The Young and the Restless Wednesday, September 10th recap. Kane's sneaky takedown. Jealous Kyle's outburst. The Young and the Restless recap for Wednesday, September 10th, reveals that jealous Kyle Abbott's outburst will anger Claire Newman while Kane Ashby plots a sneaky Victor Newman takedown. At Society, Billy and Sally Spectra will strut and dressed for their 50s-themed launch party, but Kane will be waiting to tell them it's been called off, hopefully along with the launch itself. Sally and Billy will fume, but Kane will insist he's doing them a favor since now's not the time to launch a company. Kane will explain that Victor could target it and take control of their finances with no way to stop him. Phyllis Summers will barge in and confront Kane over the AI details she's learned, so Kane will assume she got updates from Nick Newman. At Kane's urging, Phyllis will explain how the program can totally destabilize a company's finances and how it disappears once it's in the system. Sally will wonder why anyone would create something like that, but Billy will pipe up that it's amazing. Kane will admit the blackmail situation since Victor's got him cornered. Although Kane needs to keep his hands clean and avoid causing more drama with his kids, he'll want Billy, Sally, and Phyllis to take Victor down. Kane will be willing to give them the AI program to make that happen. At the Abbott mansion, Jack will keep trying to get in touch with Billy since he got a message about the launch party being cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances. This news will quickly turn into a media spectacle, so Jack and Diane Jenkins Abbott will debate what's really going on. There will be concerns about Kane getting to Billy and leading him astray. At Crimson Lights, Kyle will spot Holden and confront him about getting Claire drunk since he heard about that from Abby Winters. Holden will insist it was Claire's idea and will get why she needed to blow off steam. Kyle will accuse Holden of putting moves on Claire while she's vulnerable and order him to stay the hell away from her. Holden won't appreciate the threat, especially since he tried to be helpful by warning Audra Charles to let Kyle and Claire live their lives. Kyle won't want Holden involved and will once again push him to back off right as Claire appears. Once Claire questions what's going on, Holden will defend Kyle a bit and suggest he's just being protective. Kyle will admit he doesn't trust Holden, who worked for Kane, pretended to be Damian Kane, has a history with Audra, and clearly did something shady in LA. None of that will bother Claire, who'll trust Holden despite Kyle's concerns. Claire will make it clear that if Kyle thinks he can dictate who she spends her time with, their relationship isn't going to work. Claire won't want Kyle ruining the progress they made earlier, so he'll try to smooth things over. However, Kyle will privately warn Claire that Holden wants her and will definitely seem jealous. Afterward, Kyle will fill Jack and Diane in on what happened. Since Kyle keeps making a mess of things, he'll worry that Audra's plan to tear him apart from Claire is succeeding. In the park on Wednesday's Y&R episode, Claire will apologize to Holden for Kyle's behavior and encourage Holden to open up about what happened in LA with Audra. Holden will acknowledge that what went down wasn't totally legal, so he'll fret over how his admission might change Claire's view of him. Claire will believe Holden is a good guy and will suggest she wouldn't judge him, especially considering her own history. After Claire comes clean about all the Jordan drama and how she tried to kill her family, she'll try to convince Holden that the past shouldn't haunt you. Holden will ultimately admit he likes everything about Claire and that he can't pretend it's not the case anymore. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Holden's feelings for Claire are going to be a big factor for her moving forward, so stay tuned.